Well, hello, ladies. We're first going to start with a primed face. I went ahead and I did use a moisturizer prior to sitting down and starting to film for this video. I'm using the Pixie Poreless and Flawless Primer. I have my hair pinned back. Now, for an everyday look, I only use two different concealers, and it's both from the same collection, the Maybelline Fit Me collection. I use medium first, just to cover any type of redness, to cover any type of dark spots on my face, and I go ahead and put it on anywhere, making myself look cray. So today I'm going to be using my fingers as a blending tool. I do have the brushes. I made a video on the brushes that I use the most. I do have a beauty blender as well, but I like to use my fingers for the concealer. It's just, your fingers are your best blending tools anyway to begin with. But yeah, the only thing with using your fingers is that it does take a little bit of time to blend everything in. But hey, we do what we do. Next, I am going to be taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Sand because I used the medium. Now I'm just trying to brighten the area under my eyes. So Sand is a yellow-based tone concealer. Yellow base works well with my skin. I do have an olive skin complexion. Olive and very light, so Sand just works best, and any type of yellow tone concealer works best. So I just combed out my eyebrows and I am blending away with my fingers. Takes a little bit to blend. So yeah, while you do this, just rock some music, yep. Do that rock. Okay, so it's seeming like I'm done. Alright, finished blending now with the eyebrows. I can never really perfect my eyebrows. I don't know what it is. I am using the Milani Brow Fix Powder. Ooh, I can't talk today. And I'm using this brown pencil. I don't know the brand of it. It came in this like little makeup kit. It doesn't really have a name on it. It's just a brown pencil. So I use that to just outline my eyebrow. I'm not coloring it in with the pencil. I am just simply outlining my eyebrow with it. Alright. So we do that. Do the other side. I don't know what it is. With brows, sometimes they come out good. Sometimes they come out looking jacked. I just don't know. I have to find the perfect brow routine for myself. So yeah, I do that. I just kind of blend it with my finger a little bit before I use the powder just to make it look a little more natural. That one looks like a freaking clown eyebrow. I don't know. It looks weird. But I usually use the light brown powder. I don't like to use the dark brown. I do have dark brown hair, so trying to match it with just probably a shade lighter on my eyebrows. So I use that light brown powder. Sometimes I do use the darker one. It's up to what I want. And remember, hey, groove to your music while you're doing your makeup. Makes it so much more fun. So just blending everything, making sure everything's alright, smiling because I'm cheesing. And let's see here. All the products, by the way, are going to be listed in my description box below. Next, just to kind of set my concealer, I'm using a kabuki brush and just using my Maybelline Fit Me Powder. I don't have the exact number handy of the shade that I use, but again, it will be in the description box. So I just use that to matte out my face, set my concealer a little bit. This is just a random brush. It came with a travel kit. And I'm just using that to just kind of spot powder my eyes. I'll do that. Same, powder. Oh, I can't talk. Same powder as well on the eyes as I did for the face. Next, I'm using this e.l.f. Duo Bronzer Blush combination. They say that it is a dupe to the NARS blush duo with the bronzer, but I haven't purchased that one, so I can't completely tell you if it is a dupe or not. But anywho, I'm using a angled brush with the bronzer, and I'm just going to contour my face a little bit. I don't do too much contouring on my cheeks because um, I do have a structured cheekbone, and if I do too much, it kind of turns out to look too manly. But what I do is contour this big nose of mine. I can't help it, so a little contour to make it look a little smaller really, really does help. So I go ahead and contour the sides of my nose. I do under my nose. I do my cheekbones. I tend to sometimes make that 3 around from the temples to your cheeks to the down of your chin, you know, making that 3. That's the perfect contour. But again, I already have a structured face, so doing too much of that kind of makes it look a little manly. So then I'm using the blush that it comes with. Again, I am using the e.l.f. duo of the bronzer and the blush. And I just go ahead and mix that in. And I'm just using an Avon brush as well. I'm not using any type of specific brushes, you know, to give you guys more information on them. They're just random brushes. I'm pretty sure any brush that you have will do. Yeah, just make do with it. That's what you got. Next, I'm using the Sephora brand, you see, I can't talk. Sephora brand blush, and it is in Rose Petal, I believe, or Pink Petal. I think it's Pink Petal, actually. Beautiful color. Again, the description will be in the description box of everything that I am using on my face today. And I just take my kabuki and go ahead and blend that baby out. Blend, 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 because you don't want any type of sharp lines or anything. Now I'm using this NYC Sun and Bronze. I absolutely love this stuff for a nice subtle highlight. It gives it such a pretty golden pink glow to your skin, especially for the summer. It is bomb.com. So I just go ahead and use that kind of over my cheek area, a little bit on my nose, just around the face. It kind of just highlights everything. Alright. Sorry, I think I had a texting going on there. Okay. Alright, now we're back to it. Now I'm going to be using my Naked Basics palette. And I like to just do a soft, very, very soft smoky eye. I am using Faint, and I am using the color Naked 2. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend those two colors together in the crease just to give my eye a little bit of more definition. I don't do too much. I don't like to use a lot of eyeshadow during the day. I'm more of a night eyeshadow person. For the day, I'm usually just doing simple mascara, simple winged eyeliner. But if I do feel a little extra sassy in the morning, I'll go ahead and do a little soft smoky eye. And this is what I will do. Something very soft, very quick, very easy. This Naked 2 Basics palette is my favorite. I absolutely love it. Oh, I am taking the color WOS, I believe it was. Again, I don't have everything handy on me to give you exact information, but I will provide it in the description box. And I'm just using this color to just blend those colors out. You don't want anything to look too sharp, and you're going for a very subtle look, so you don't want anything, again, harsh or dramatic for the day. Oh, I made that face because I'm using a concealer to highlight my brow bone area. And that palette I had gotten off of Amazon. I thought it was a Coastal Scents palette, but it wasn't. I think it's just some kind of a bootleg Coastal Scents. But hey, it does the job. It works. I go ahead and I use the lightest color in that palette, and I just tap the brush on my hand beforehand to get any excess off. And I just go ahead and outline, you know, my brow bone, the top of my eyebrow, just to make it look a little more crisp, a little more clean, and a little more sassy for my sassy day today. Yep. Just doing it on top here. A lot of girls don't like to do this look, you know, doing the concealer on top, around the brow bone, because it can tend to look, ooh, drop that camera. It can tend to look a little bit too dramatic, but again, I am all about blending. I am all about making it look very subtle, so I don't have it so dramatic looking. And then I use Venus, and that is the only shimmery color in the Naked Basics palette, and I use that for my brow bone as well as my tear duct area. And Venus, again, is the only shimmery color in the Naked Basics palette. All the other ones are matte colors, which I love. I am all about matte. And I go ahead and take the dark brown color in there, which I believe it is Faint, if I'm not mistaken. Again, everything will be in the description box. And I just go ahead under my lash line with that. I go ahead and prep my lips for lip application with some Vaseline. Make them look smooth, baby. And oh, here's the tricky part. Which guys, I actually have an updated wing liner. I actually started just using a gel liner with an angled brush, and let me tell you, woohoo, makes everything so much more easier. I don't know why. I first started actually doing winged eyeliner with a gel eyeliner instead of a like felt tip or a liquid liner. And that's how I used to do it back in the day. And then I started using liquid eyeliner. And I mean, some days are good, some days are bad, but I am usually just horrible with liquid eyeliner. I take forever to apply it. And yeah, so I've been playing around and I've gotten back to the old gel eyeliner with the angled brush, and it's been working great. I will do an updated well, not updated because I haven't done it yet, but my updated winged eyeliner, foolproof, you know the deal. But yeah, you see, messed it up. Liquid liner blows mine, but just go ahead and lick it, clean it up, clean it. I'm just so happy that I have a new winged eyeliner routine because this liquid liner was driving me crazy. Literally take me about 10 minutes to do both eyes. It's insane. Okay, so I did my wing liner. Yes, I am done. Now, oh, crazy faces. Now I would just use a random pencil. I think it's from L'Oreal to define a lash. And I use that in black, and I just use the gel eyeliner to do my waterlines. I tightline, and while I do my waterline, I don't take the, did I do the waterline today? I don't even think I did the waterline. I'm making just crazy faces up in here. I didn't do the waterline. Okay, so I only tightlined with a gel liner, and I am using this lip liner, and it's from Jordana. I believe it is called Tawny, if I am not mistaken. And I just go ahead and line my lips, and it just gives it a more fuller appearance. And I just go ahead, I trace in my whole lips, give it a little color. I use Fairest Nude from L'Oreal. This is my absolute favorite lipstick in the world. I'm pretty sure you've heard many YouTube gurus talk about it. It is the best. Girl, you gotta hop on that. Next, I am using the NYX Matte in Pale Pink, I believe. And I just like to use this over to give it a more pinky base. Then I outline, I blend, and that is for my lips. I use my Skindinavia long-lasting makeup spray. I love this stuff. I go crazy with it, as you can see. Oh yeah, soak that face. And then I use this refreshing one that I actually got from an Ipsy bag from the subscription. And that is just a hydrating one. So I use both of them, and it seems to work out good. Crazy hair lady, my goodness. I use two mascaras. I use from Jordana, Best Lash Extreme. By far my favorite mascara. I actually heard of this mascara from Rosita Applebum. She is awesome. She's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. You should check out her channel. I will actually link her channel below so you guys can check her out. She's awesome. She raved about this mascara. I believe it was from Jordana. I hope I have the right one. If not, girl, I found another one.